Hey everybody, it's Tuesday, it's from the barracks. I'm Joker Players Wanted. With me is Justin Beowulf. I'll make you wear some shiny bracelets if you really piss me off or stab somebody in the back. West. Down below is the man with all the guns, Steve Guntruck Ash. We'll be
He
joined
doesn't mean
later on.
I'll stab somebody in the back. That's a prelude to something else.
Yeah. Um, but we're gonna be going ahead and be joined by Wiener a little bit later on. He is, of course, fashionably late per normal, but we'll talk about that there. So tonight, boy, we have two things to really talk about here. First one is what the hell happened at Hudson Valley Airsoft, and then two, Flames of the Rebellion AAR. So before we get into all that, of course, the first thing we do every single show we start off, we talk about all the stuff that we're doing in the next couple of months. So without further ado, let's jump into this real quick. Our very next event that we're going to be at is going to be,
Bone Crusher.
yeah, it's Bone. I was making sure there was nothing else. Bone Crusher at Milledgeville, Georgia, hosted by Third Coast Airsoft. So you can go to thirdcoastairsoft.com, check out the tickets for that event. Mr. West here is going to be leader of Chaos Company. I'll be running around acting like an idiot for him.
Got that guy too.
Yep, snagged some last minute tickets today.
He
Nice.
mugged a kid in the parking lot. Give me your tickets.
Boy, that goes to the second topic today. Really, the first topic of today.
No affiliation. No
No.
affiliation.
yeah. There wasn't no stabbing.
No, Tyler, it's not going to be an Ohio trip. As it stands already, I leave a week from Thursday to go up to New York to drop off the bus, to then fly home. To not only drop off the bus, but also do a photo shoot at Mid Orange Correctional and video shoot on the 11th and 12th. Come home to get ready to then go back out on another trip again to Milledgeville, Georgia for the Third Coast. Yes, tickets are all sold out for that event for Bone Crusher. However, there are people selling tickets because they can't go. That like what happens with every single airsoft Third Coast Airsoft event.
If
People
you
grab
know
the
of any, let me know because I still need one more green ticket. We bought the last green two today, and I still got one guy that needs to go. So, any of you guys listening, if you got a green ticket for Bone Crush you want to get rid of, let me know.
Yep. Hook a brother up. It's for a special cause. He's got the player has a ingrown toenail, or kind of like Jerry's kids. I think his blood pressure's up and he's got diabetes too or something. I don't know. Diabetes.
Diabetes. All right.
Whatever. Just get the guy a ticket.
So the next weekend after his event, we're not going to. I believe it's the weekend after. It's going to be at MK Airsoft Willard. Is going to be
Willard.
Willard. I just want to make sure I have the right address here, right information here.
Willard.
Let's see.
It's got an H in there somewhere. Willard.
February 24th from 10 to 6 p.m. is going to be their next Operation Liberty Shield 2. It's going to be their indoor one. It's going to be it's an indoor milsim that they play there. And if you haven't been to Willard, you definitely want to go to MK Airsoft in Willard. So check out MK Airsoft for more information on that. Unfortunately, I won't be there. I'll be trying to recover because I think it's
and beeps together strong.
I have a week off before the following week. The week after that is, of course, Pew Pew at C2, which is going to be really fun, really exciting. Steve Ash and I are going to be on it. This guy won't, but we'll make a brief announcement about Pew Pew at C3 a little bit later on.
But who was the first person to sign up for the next one?
I know, we'll talk about that. It's a little mini indoor. Yeah, it's an indoor. It's $1,000 in raffle prizes for that MK Airsoft one. So I mean, that's in itself. So
It sounds like a contradiction, like being a very tall midget. It's a possibility. I mean, it could happen. It's like an average size person. How's that work?
You are a special kind of something there, Justin.
Yeah, right.
Uh,
It's here to make you think, just a little bit,
so from the 7th through the 11th, obviously we're going to be on the cruise, so there'll be limited connectivity and everything else. But the week after is going to be Thunderdome 4, which I'll be at. That's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. What's that? Huh? I don't understand. I must be missing something.
What?
It's not. It's not a small indoor arena at all. It's massive. Steve Ash is back. I don't know where he went up. But after Thunderdome 4, which is going to be in Raleigh, in Durham, North Carolina, it's hosted by Operation Lion Claws. You get your tickets. I think there's only like 15 tickets left for that. It's going to be Russia versus the USSR versus U.S. oil wars. I am going USSR with Papa running under him again. And that's at operationlionclaws.com. Go ahead and check that out. It's going to be that mall is a really fun event. And I think this is going to be the last time. Hey, what's up, Papa? Durham. I think that one's going to be possibly the last time that mall is used. So if you're looking for a mall game, there's your chance for a mall game right there. The weekend directly after that is North vs. South 4, hosted by Dead End Outfitters and New Breed Airsoft. You can get your tickets there at deadendoutfitters.net. This gentleman right here is going to be the XO or CO. This one's going to be the XO. I'm just going to be a Chaos Goblin running around on the north side.
With the Hawaiian shirt.
No, I don't think we're allowed to. It's green versus
Oh, that's
tan.
right. Yeah.
That's all right. We'll
No.
load him up with pixie sticks and pre-workout and just cut him loose.
I have pixie sticks. I have a lot of pixie sticks left over because I thought we were going to be doing some role play at Flames of the Rebellion. Yeah, they never got to the city.
You just got to hear.
And there goes Mark.
He'll stop eventually.
I am vibrating too fast. I'm vibrating too fast. I pace through walls, place through the ground. Oh, where am I? So North vs. South 4 is going to be hosted at Waynes Wolrd of Paintball in Ocala, Florida. You guys are going to see some of the footage from Waynes Wolrd today as we talk about Flames of the Rebellion. So it's a really cool option there. It's a really fun time. North vs. South is definitely an interesting sort of game mode. And that one's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. Again, deadendoutfitters.net for those tickets. I had death sticks and I did share them with the people that got to me. That was the thing. It's like nobody really came into the city. They were too scared. NVS4. Yeah, I said that. Whatever. NVS4. He wants it NVS4. North versus South 4. NVS4. The patch says North versus South, sir. The patch says that. The abbreviation could definitely be NVS4. But you had your opportunity to be on tonight to talk all about it. But no, you're not here.
Yeah, you should.
After that, we have a couple weeks off. We are going to talk about mention the Veterans for Airsoft charity game at Camp Liberty, the first weekend of April. Oh. Hey, did you get your handcuffs out of that guy's belly yet, Brandon? That's what I'd like to know. Oh yeah, he's got stories. Let me tell you, Mr. Beowulf. He's another. Brandon there is another officer of the law, and was telling us how there was a suspect that put handcuffs and an open wound in his belly.
He can keep them.
At least they were sterilized.
Are you sure about that? They
Nope.
did come out of his ass. So Veterans for Airsoft has their 6th annual charity game in Camp Liberty. Go ahead and check it out at veteransforairsoft.com. That I think the price is on 60. I thought I saw $65. I'm not going to be there for that one, but I figured I'd just go ahead and give it a shout out. The next event that we're attending in April is going to be Stonebreaker 2024, and that's going to be April, I want to say 16th, but for some reason I drawn a blank here. Wait, here we go.
Is
I'm
it
sorry.
weirdly, is it
April
weirdly turned
19th
on,
to
or
the
just normally
22nd.
turned on for you, stupid?
April 19th through the 22nd is going to be at, or 21st. April 19th to the 21st, it's going to be at GTI, Government Training Institute in Barnwell, South Carolina. Go ahead and check that out, guys, at thirdcoastairsoft.com. And then we have our event, Syndicate 4, going to be looking at Mid-Orange Correctional in Warwick, New York. Go ahead and check out playerswantedairsoft.com for those tickets, because they're going fast. Green only has 74 tickets remaining out of 225. Tan has about 125 tickets, 123-ish tickets left.
And you get this combo again.
Yeah.
Shake and bake.
And then finally,
We're nerds.
If you have
send you an info on which one, Brandon. And then finally, we have Geigerlands 3, the Pit of Misery, going to be also happening by Players Wanted Airsoft. It's a free-for-all Fallout themed event that has a little bit of LARPy action for it, and Mr. Reese too. He's going to be your counterpoint.
That was the flu, and that was the whole family that had it.
Yeah, don't get struck this time.
I don't want any of it.
So that one's Fallout themed. It's going to be a lot of fun. That's at Mid-Orange Correctional as well, and you can get your tickets for that at playerswantedairsoft.com. All right. So before we jump into the first topic, which is the whole incident that happened at Hudson, I do want to mention that we have something special that the information will be dropping on Friday which is Pew Pew at Sea 3. That is the cruise for airsofters that we're going to be doing every single year, pretty much as a season starter, if you would, especially for you people up north who get froze out and everything else. So,
Damn.
I can spell what I want to.
I thought it's going to be like. See, I thought it was going to be like an emo game.
So, Pew Pew at Sea
emo
3,
versus goth kids.
March 14th through the 17th, going on again on the Celebrity Silhouette. Where the hell are you, Wiener? And that's going to be going out of Fort Lauderdale again. We'll have all the ticket information. The reason why we're going to drop on Friday is because there's going to be a discount on Friday that is not available right now for the tickets for the cabins. In case you guys don't know, it's a weekend of hanging out on a really nice cruise ship, hanging out with a bunch of buds, talking airsoft and everything else. And at the same time, we're actually trying to get set up for get up to play someplace internationally if we can. If Bahamas Paintball ever gets up off their ass to buy the airsoft replicas they need, we'll be having a good time. But of course, it is the Bahamas, so.
And if you're lucky, you can join the Mile Out Club with a Wiener. like Steve is.
All right. Hey, Wiener, what's your ETA, bud? So we have an idea.
Didn't he say he just left? He's getting ready to drive home.
Jesus Christ.
His ETA is probably not tonight.
Sometime around February the 3rd.
Right, Greg. I know they do, but it's the Bahamas, man. They're on their own time frame. We are 33 days away. 36 days away from Pew Pew at Sea 2, and he still hasn't gotten the stuff in. He'll be there 7:45. Okay. All right. Driving Mr. Days. Wow. All right.
He has problems
seeing
at night.
There is a problem with this live. Hold on one second, guys.
He's got anal glaucoma. He can't see his ass making it to the show on time. That's my joke. That's my joke for tonight.
That's bad.
You know it's funny. Steve knows it's funny. It's funny.
I've got a very select sense of humor.
Which is
that's
awful.
airsofters everywhere. All right.
We're just awful people.
That's an understatement of the year. All right.
Oh, hey, you got a Emmy Gabriel wants to help you grow your channel. Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course they want me to.
Yeah.
They want me to pay money to.
Not today, ISIS.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, something went wrong. They crashed
Oh
it.
no. ISIS got us. No.
That's because I banned them. From me able to. All right. Pupper statuses. Loki, come here.
I can't see anything because
Wow,
I'm
really?
still set on reload.
Yep.
All right.
Damn, ISIS got me good. Shit. I should probably go move a pistol close to the laptop
Horrors
just in
right
case.
there.
Just in case they show up.
Oh God, why
you
are
hear
you
some?
wet?
Oh, son of a! I'll be right back.
All right. So we're gonna go and start throwing up this portion of what happened, and each time that you hear a story, sometimes you're like, "Is this real? Is this fake? What is this?" So
Yo, it's real.
it's real.
It's
It's
real.
real. I thought that maybe it was just like a little bit of bullshit or whatever, but I was like, all right. So someone was stabbed at my airsoft field in the middle of a game. Let me see if I can blow this up for you all. Bad choice of phrasing.
Hasn't reloaded. Damn.
Hit refresh. It should reload.
We did.
Again. So you saw that correctly. Somebody at my local field was stabbed today in the middle of a game of airsoft. The person got stabbed, was not calling his hits. So someone looked to be about 20 years old, stabbed the person 5 times in the back. The person who stabbed is okay. Now, this hold this AT4 for a minute. That's what I want to know too. So I was like, is this real? Is this fake? No, there's definitely the town of Carmel Police Department definitely updated and said on January 28, 24, shortly before 3 p.m. Oh wait, here we go. The town of Cordell Police were notified by Putnam County 911 a report of a stabbing at Hudson Valley Airsoft located at Paladin Center and campus on Silverton Hill north of town of Carmel. Arriving Putnam County Sheriff Office deputies and Carmel police officers quickly detained a suspect, a 20-year-old male from Bedford Hills, New York. The victim was identified as 33-year-old male from Mount Vernon, New York. Preliminary investigation determined the incident occurred after a dispute between two males during an airsoft game. Both males were transported by ambulance to area hospitals with non-life-threatening injuries. There's still an active investigation by Carmel police detectives. Names of those involved are not being released at this time. Additional information will be released as it becomes available. It's an isolated incident. There is no danger to the community. The sole suspect is in custody. I want to address that one real quick. There's no danger to the community. No, that motherfucker's going to call his hits from now on. I tell you.
I have so many questions.
Go. I know you
All right.
already used one of the F-bombs.
Dude.
I want to use one. Just one. Fucking what? it's a damn game. Calm down.
So here's my thought, right?
Mhm.
It talks about this guy getting stabbed in the back 5 times, right? Or the police report just says multiple stab wounds, right? But it says they both went to the hospital. So what did that guy do to the other guys? The question.
His buddies probably beat his ass, but I know why he got stabbed 5 times.
What did he do?
Call your motherfucking hit.
He called it that time.
Oh.
You
know, hey, it's sometimes players need to self-govern themselves and just a little stabbing, just a little shanking.
All attitude and ego stay off the field, but knives and blades apparently welcome.
We're gonna have to start treating these local fields like a damn.
I can't see the comments. They're all gone now.
You're gonna have to do the same thing I did.
Oh,
you'll disappear and come back.
I'll be right back.
We're gonna have to turn the local fields into like public schools. Sit there and fucking pat every. Hey, come here, let me check your pockets, you little bastard.
I just want to know. Did the guy that got stabbed? Did he actually say hit? Because melee kills are supposed to be silent. Now, of course,
it probably is more like ah. I've been stabbed.
Wouldn't it be more awesome though? Wouldn't it like been more awesome if he's still like, I'm not calling it. I didn't get hit.
Damn. Call blind man for that. Anybody? Anybody?
Maybe a Mississippi up there.
Yep. Mississippi, Oklahoma, whatever your safety word is. For an oh shit.
I mean, the real question is like what? Like, I mean, so do we know for a fact that's why he got stabbed, or what?
So I've been reading the Reddit threads on this, right? I've been going down this rabbit hole a little bit, and I'm not really. This is not really an attack on Hudson Valley, right? Never played there, don't know about the place. The only thing I know of is from what I'm seeing from the outside looking in, right? And I have questions. I have so many questions.
Is this a prison yard game? Is this like the longest yard?
No, what would have been more impressive is if maybe it was a plastic knife and he was just that pissed with call your hits, he's just stabbing in. We don't have a lot of information on this, right?
Either way, damn.
It made the news.
Hey, yeah, we're screwed. We're not getting that safe word out.
I mean, the sad thing about this is this is just one more thing that puts our freaking sport in a bad light, which really sucks. I mean, we find it kind of humorous in a sense because we've all been there and been frustrated, but never taken it to that level. But it's really a shitty thing.
The comments on this Reddit thread are savage as hell. Let's go through some of these real quick. Kicking Mustang is upping his strategy. Did he call his hit after the 5th one?
Oh. These guys are savages.
You can stab her. This is your gift for not calling your hit. Why is this dude stabbing me? I didn't feel the BBs.
I just feel sorry for the local cop that had to deal with that. He rolls up to the field and was like
damn. So this is one of the things that I really look at is like the overall community, right? The overall community. It's like, dude, this is a serious scenario, and the first thing that we come up to is just dark humor jokes, man. It's yeah. I mean, he gets so this guy goes. I'm sure it was not this. See, the reason why I'm thinking that the guy, like the one that went up and stabbed him, was like, I'm sure there might have been some words that were exchanged, like "call your effing hits" or whatever. But the fact is, the guy came up from behind and just did the old pokey poke 5 times into him,
like a straight up prison shank, or like I thought maybe like up on the back of the shoulder.
Who's got the echo? Me?
It's only whenever you start a video, and it's whenever we talk while you're in a video playing it.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I know what I could do to stop that.
Yeah, as soon as you pull up the video, it starts streaming our audio through your audio back to them, so we hear it twice.
See, I'm still thinking like prison shank and like step, and like throw the knife down and walk off.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at with it.
Oh God. I was there at the enemy camp with my objectivist wife. I just my combat knife, the sound discipline, and disposed to the 1st century. Everyone else in this, so what the F, dude? That's not cool. So he wasn't a team kill. So it's one of these things, right? That now we get past the joking and the humor of a lot of this stuff, man, and you just simply go through and you start looking at the overall thing. So first and foremost, I mean, there was obviously a failure of the field by allowing somebody to go on the field with real steel of any kind, which will lead to another announcement we're going to make in a little bit about a player that's been banned from our events for something that he did at another field. But like every field has that rule: no real steel on it. It has to bleed out in place. Wait, did he put a tourniquet on it to get back into play? Inquiring minds want to know.
Hey, bro, pull your dead rag.
He's trying to stop the bleeding.
Poking the dead rag in the wound.
Hey, look, the only thing he has to do is any shirt now can be a dead rag because this is going to be red with blood.
So Joker, I see your point with this, with them being like, hey, but the problem is that it's players are not ran through freaking metal detectors when they go out and play, and if they do, they're still gonna ping hot anyway. So it's really, it all comes back to the integrity part of, hey, these are the rules, this is what you're supposed to abide by. I can't really place blame with the field, being that who's going to go through this guy's pockets to make sure that he doesn't have a knife on him before he enters the field. Now, was there enough time maybe for an admin to intervene between, them shouting at each other, if there was shouting, potentially, but like, it's kind of hard to know the details without knowing the details.
Well, and I mean, even for, and this is where you have to look at your local admins, your refs, your marshals, whatever you prefer to call them at your local field. The things that they deal with, a lot of times you're dealing with like teenagers and people in their early 20s, probably never been in a fight in their life. A lot of times, and you're expecting to get in between two.
That didn't take long. Greg's like, all right, fine, let me jump in.
and having to step in between two grown ass men fighting, and now you got to worry about getting stabbed yourself.
Yeah.
But we deal with that with like civilian security that works like hospitals and stuff all the time too.
Buddy got brain at charge for real. We're so back in the 20s, the 1820s. As somebody who does the good old pokey poke, on people when I go around, at least mine's with a plastic knife. Hold on. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, here he is, the man, the myth, the legend of the shortest stature but biggest heart, Greg Paparisi from Dead End Outfitters. How are you? Hold on. How are you, the Tony Stark from Wish.com?
You got moved twice.
He moved me, so I can't touch him.
All right, fine. Here, now you can touch him.
Oh, there we go. Oh, wrong hand. Damn it.
Try it again. Here you go.
All right. So,
we're all idiots.
First of all, how ridiculous. Second, I mean, you already know I've been on. I carry the soapbox around with me on what to do on a field. And listen, the fact that the thought existed at some point to pull out a knife in the middle of an airsoft game and actually stab somebody. I do blame the players. Obviously, you got to blame the guy with the knife. There's no way to take that away. But what is the tempo of that field? What is the actual tone of that field? What are they doing?
Prison rules?
Yeah, there's obviously no there's no chrono on that field. First of all, there's absolutely no way there's a chrono on that field. Right? Like, let's start.
What it reminds me of?
No. They said you're my puppet now, so.
Oh God!
So I will say it like this.
Never watch that again.
I will say it like this. Never mind. I lost my train of thought.
So, it like I know it takes a while to grow a field. I mean, we've played on different fields, wherever it might be, different tones, different tempos, different behaviors on each field. But you absolutely have to. You have to wonder where, like, what happened last week. Like this didn't pop up out of the blue, right? Something happened on that field last week, the week before. There is something going on. This is the field you show up. There's guys wearing plates. Not just
real plates.
Yeah, there's guys actually wearing level 3.
I just feel like maybe it's like a convict outreach program or something.
All right, hold on. We're gonna give the stabber the benefit of the doubt, guys. Right? Have you all seen that meme of? Hold on.
I'm the biggest benefit of the doubt giver. There's no way I'm giving this.
Hold on. No, I got it. I got you. Everybody knows that meme of the guy with the pistol that's like got his things on his eye pro and he's looking sideways and he goes, "I think I brought the wrong gun to airsoft." or after I fired the first shot, I realized it's not my airsoft gun. Maybe he did that with his knife.
I think after the first 3 stab wounds, and you go, "Oh, hey, that's red."
Yeah, when the knife feels like it's retracting, although it's not a retractable knife, maybe not.
And you hear the with each time you stab it
when
in the
you ask,
background.
"Hey, did you really wear squibs to this game?" That's not, like
It's hardcore, bro. It's hardcore.
yeah, it's he's really LARPing. He's in it. Yeah, there's no like not calling hits, cheat, all that kind of stuff. It's potential that there's unintentional, but
Is this field in a bad neighborhood?
And after the second one, you got to be like, you know what? Maybe I'm making a mistake here. He knew exactly what he was going for.
I feel like when you drive past this airsoft field, you lock your doors. Anybody?
I mean, has anybody looked up? Has anybody pulled up any information about the field?
Hold on,
I'm looking it up right now.
I haven't, but there's a lot of people that I guess Amanda's messaging me. She's like, invite me in. So we'll see what she has to say because I think she's up there. I think she goes there.
Apparently, it's an indoor field.
So it is a prison.
It's got razor wire around the top.
It's a field. Got it. Yeah, it's called the Yard.
And they also so they're owned by a company called Hudson Valley Shooting Sports, and they do have real steel.
Clearly.
So lines up off. This was open knife day, and they were unaware on the airsoft. Got it.
Look, we have to make fun of this. We have to laugh at it.
What was the guy from Forging and Fire? It will cut. Or it will kill.
It would kill.
When you step on the field and you see someone in the background, king, 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 king.
No, you see him just doing this. Shh.
Yeah,
that would be like the most. Look, I'll be honest with you. If I was a regular at Hudson Valley at this point in time, and you have such a problem with cheaters and all that, I would totally be the person sitting there just inside of like at my table, just being like, motherfuckers don't want to call their hits, and just sharpening a blade.
Oh, you just take the mat and you just roll out all the you pull them out. You're like,
all right, let's turn around and freaking leave. Like, all right, no, y'all can keep the field fee. I'm good.
I mean, listen, the guys that bring ceramic BB, this takes the cake on that. There's a lot of intent here, a lot of intent.
Wow. No, there's somebody that does take more of intent than that. I was going to talk about him in a little bit.
Is there a guy who murdered somebody on an airsoft field? Because that's really the only next level of intent.
I'm going to base it off the reports that I got. And hey, what's up, Robert Jacobs? I will say it this way. We have banned Sean Wallace from our airsoft, from all of our events. Because it was reported that he was caught on the field with a real steel firearm on the field.
Looking for
one person in particular.
Who didn't show up, thankfully.
Oh, no.
So he is no longer welcome at any of my events. I'm pretty sure he's not welcome at your event either.
No.
He's been banned, I guess, from Wasteland.
I'm going to say, no, don't think I want.
Yeah.
You know what? That's an evolution for you, sir.
And our FPS limits are below 1,400 FPS. So yeah, we prefer to keep it at 0.5 gram plastic. Under.
What's your MED for that?
1 mile.
2 clicks. Thanks.
So it's obviously our sport attracts a certain derivative of people. Right? We find it fun to shoot people with plastic BBs, and it's in turn get hit by plastic BBs. So because of that, this sport attracts people, iffy people sometimes. But
iffy. That's a wonderful word.
We call those suspects.
Yeah, you can call them suspects.
Persons of interest.
Yeah.
Not interesting people. Persons of interest.
Prisoner ID 187432.
But I think I've seen you on the wall in a post office before.
Oh my God! It's there is. I've been doing this almost 12 years now. I was talking with Dom today about it. The variety of people I've met is amazing, and it's changed over the years. I don't see nearly the aggression that I once saw at big events where I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I just don't go and see it anymore. But guys like throwing guns at each other and throwing hands over BBs, over toy guns, over literal toys. But there's people who have very strange facial hair in these games.
Yeah. Really?
Really? Yes. Listen, I had to do it, man. It's very odd. It definitely does attract. We are the extreme D&Ders. I mean, that's really what this is. The guys that got out of the basement but never really left home.
Maybe they should stay in the basement. I mean, I'm just saying, maybe go back. But oh my God. And we're laughing and we're brushing it off and everything else like that. Obviously,
Mark.
Huh?
Wiener said it attracted Mark.
Actually attracted the child, which then attracted me. So, well, that was weird. I should rephrase that.
Shit. Calm down, Epstein.
And you are now definitely demonetized.
Not yet.
We're buying an airsoft island.
No, apparently. Hey, listen, you're actually part of a protected group at that point, so you're allowed to do that apparently.
Oh man! All right, let's see. Your video still isn't fixed.
I just want to see the M just go. It's okay.
It does that. Like if you turn off the camera, it does vibrate.
You know what? My son actually called me. Oh God,
Dad.
Can't hear.
That too. Yeah. He called me Mike Shinoda the other day. After this, yeah. I was like, that's a good one. I'll take that. That's a good one.
Okay.
He's like, how was it making doing a mashup with JC? I'm like, shut up already. So,
well,
I will
there we go.
put you up for late life production.
There I am.
There she is.
Okay.
All right. So I take it, Mom, you've been to Hudson Valley?
A few times.
Okay.
How many stab wounds did you get?
How many scars?
Jake, she owe me a Coke.
And no, I have not stabbed anyone there yet.
Have you been stabbed?
No. They can't get close enough. But no, I stopped going there a few years ago because the toxicity of the players there. It's been bad. And the last time I was there, it was like a 13-year-old maybe chronoing. And I was like, I'm not comfortable with this at all.
Just looking at the end of the barrel going, you look like you're at about 320.
They're like licking it.
He's
he's
holding it up. He's like, shoot through there. Okay, you're good.
You're good.
By the way, if you get closer to the camera, you really can't see more of our offices.
You're grim. Good job.
He's got his 14-year-old buddy downrange. Shoot him. Let me know how much it hurts.
My youngest daughter drew Grim. A good likeness, I think.
So tell us a little bit about Hudson Valley Airsoft, because I'm not really here to bash them, right? They had a shitty situation that we're trying to make light of, and to turn into a different topic for discussion in a better note on how to change things for the future. But
you can't really come back from that, though.
So the thing that gets me though is the field itself is amazing. It's one of the better indoor arenas I've ever been to because they have the warehouse, which has your typical wooden buildings, cars, and stuff inside. But they also have the store, which New York State troopers train there. That's one of our state training facilities.
Does it have
They have an actual gun range in the building. Like in the same warehouse style building, they have an actual range. Completely different business, but in the same
Somebody
building.
tell that guy that it's a different business.
Then they have the apartments and it's 3 floors of like a straight hallway with small apartments in it. No, for airsoft.
Oh, okay.
So you can go and breach and clear, attack and defend through the apartments, and then they have the hospital, which is set up like the business office. It used to be an old like business, but
the hospital is actually functioning now. By the way,
see, I thought
It's a new trauma center.
That's how they saved the guy's life.
I thought
they get a little
was
confused because first floor is Nerf, second floor is Airsoft, and third floor is just straight brutality.
And the blood trickles down.
Yeah.
I thought Mom was saying there was a slum upstairs. Oh, Jesus. Not out to the end. That's where the crack is.
You know, fuck Flames of Rebellion. I think the entire show is going to be about this one topic, which is just, it's one of those things where, all right,
drink after that up.
You have to check your fentanyl at the door when you come and play, or can you bring it in with you?
Only if you bring Narcan.
Fair enough.
It's like any amusement park. Make sure you use it before you get into the ride.
Right.
So I'll say this because I was doing some reading before I came online. Like I was like, this all dropped really today, and I was in the process of doing my regular job stuff and getting things set up for Syndicate 4 and all that crap. And I started reading into it. Now, one of the things that popped up, the dude said, in the last 8 games, the cops had to be called 3 times. That's a problem.
That's when you'd say, "Fuck it, we're shutting down for the day."
You know, I thought that they would recover from that whole bath salt incident where that dude got his face ate. But you know, hey, they had to one-up eat themselves.
It really is. It's like, all right. So then you start reading through more, and it turns out like rumor. But one of the guys that was, I guess, the admin went down to GTI wearing a full Nazi gear.
Hey, Joker, I think that one wants you right there.
Oh, give it to me, Smig.
ISIS again!
Damn it. There's another video of me out there. I mean, the comments just keep going with this. So it's like... like even Northwest Airsoft goes, I don't advocate all for violence. I'm glad to do is okay, and more than happy to contribute to a GoFundMe. However, dark humor in me wonders, did he call the knife kills?
I just realized that this guy showed up realizing that he had been there so many times he leveled up. That's what it was.
Oh God! Somebody do the meme with William Knife Man.
Oh God. I am 9 knives. That's what he got. You know what? That's what it was. The dude was trying to recreate his favorite Warzone hero and just ended up, oops.
Oops, wrong knife.
He got the silent knife perk.
I really want to know what knife it was, if it was metal or if it was plastic. It would be even more awesome to me if this knife was just straight plastic.
Yeah.
No, it's probably a gas station carny knife.
Like,
could have like a dragon head on it or some shit.
Could you imagine if it's just like, where's my bit? Hey, Ange.
Where's my carny knife?
I have a few of them in my car that my son actually won at the fair over the summer. The plastic handled.
You immediately knew what I was talking about. Everybody has had one in their life.
Because, you know, that's also a particular set of skill, too. What the hell, kid?
Throw a carny knife there. Those things are kind of unbalanced. Big
just
dragging a griffin head on it.
Yeah. I mean, there was definitely some. So, like 2 weeks ago, I had a guy shove me at Miami Airsoft. So, look.
But did you die?
I did not die.
Did you stab him?
No, I did not. I took 2 steps back and said, "I'm calling the cops, and you're going to be banned from here. Fuck off." And I walked outside. Right.
And I mean, the guy kind of pushed him in the navel. So I mean,
yeah, it was. It was like Papa coming up and trying to shove me.
Wait a minute. Wait. Whoa. This is
like, what did I do?
I'm over here adding color to the stream, and I get thrown under the bus. I mean,
I'm talking about your height, sir. I'm talking
fine.
about your height. That's I'm not ragging on you. I'm just talking about it's all height based. It's like if I find the video, I'll send
Oh wow, Lori's got all the info.
Yeah.
Holy. Oh my God.
No, I really hope it was the plastic knife.
God, it would be so much funnier if it was the plastic knife.
Or a rubber one.
That's actually if it was like the guy's like combat spoon or some shit like that. That's his his tactical spoon. What a dude you want to mess with in jail? He knows how to use it.
I know where the video is. Hold on.
So he got a couple of hash marks in his spork.
Wait, they have a video of it?
No. I'm talking about the video of the guy pushing me, so Papa could see exactly what I'm talking
God,
about.
I would absolutely spend the extra money at this place to install cameras everywhere, just because it's so terrible. That would be massive revenue.
What's up, Tubbs?
Who the hell is?
That's Titus.
All right, hold on.
God.
What's up, Tubbs? Never met you either, but what's up, bud?
You start going to all your damn airsoft events wearing chainmail.
Just like that guy from the event.
Thank God
Right.
that was like a foam sword and shield, because our reaction time was way off because we were in disbelief for a while.
It was terrible.
So I'm not trying to have the all the sound come through and everything else, but here, this is the funny portion of what happened with the guy.
It'd be funnier if you end it with like the Mario dying sound. He's like he got in an argument with the top of his head. Did you lean over and try to like pat him on the stomach or something?
No, I said here, hold on.
You definitely should have patted his head. Just, it's okay. It's okay.
Hold on, I'll share it again. This time I'll add the video. So
I'm gonna put you on
audio
this
so
shelf
guys can
until
hear
you
it.
calm down, sir.
So
No, you should have picked him up and put him on your head and been like, it's okay, baby.
I shot you twice. I shot you. No, that's not how this works. That's not how airsoft's played. If you're hit, you're hit.
If you screaming, I'm going to fight.
push me?
No, I push you.
You push me?
Don't scream me.
Bye.
Don't scream me.
Get ready to be arrested again. Fuck you. Stop cheating.
Start cheating you. I know
I
again.
shot you.
I show you in the back. In the other game. In the other game, I show you in the back. You continue to
First
First of all, I shot you twice in your chest.
When you shoot,
You just pushed me.
you did it.
You're going home. Goodbye. Goodbye. Get ready to get the cops called on you, asshole.
Hold on, SRO.
So so this guy was this guy's like been I know Papa's just what are you looking at me like that for? Stop it. Stop looking at me.
What am I gonna say?
I know exactly what you say. Why'd you call his hit? Why'd you call your hit? Why'd you call his hit?
Why'd you call his hit?
Yeah.
Mhm.
This was a guy that's been he's actually been in several cheater videos at my
I actually want to know what the patch on his chest was. I thought it was like a Sonic the Hedgehog or some shit patch. I don't know what was going on there.
I'll tell you what it is. Hold on a second. Let me
It looked like a
it's
wannabe
MG
transformer.
Here it is. It's MG, but with a cobra fang on it. I don't know. That's the patch.
He's one of the guys. He's all like, dot, dot.
Man, you beat me to it. I was waiting for the screen to open up.
From dodgeball.
That's why Steve is my XO.
Gotta be on point, baby. I gotta be on
That's right.
point.
I was waiting for the screen to get bigger. I didn't want it to get missed.
Dude, so this guy, he's been a problem. He doesn't call his hits, and then he tries to force trades, whatever, right? It just so happens at this particular time, he does this shit all the time. You shoot him 5, 6, 7, 8 times, and he goes, "I shot you first." That's not how airsoft's played. You're hit. End of story, right? And that's what I was yelling at him. I was like, no, because his spawn is literally 10 feet behind him. I'm walking back. I mean, I shouldn't have been taken out, but whatever, right? And you get a frustration point where all day long you have a guy like this, and that they don't call their hits. They act like an asshole. They do all the stuff that was there, and he was already reported to the admin several times. Now, I will say when I got shoved and everything else, I just walked off, got an admin. Admin blew the whistle. Cops got called, and the only reason why his ass didn't go to jail was literally because his kid was there. That was it. That's the only thing that saved him from going to jail for assault. was that his kid was there. But it was so funny because normally I don't take a step back. Normally I just stand my ground and watch him bounce off me like the other guys that did it. What?
Was his kid taller than him?
Wait, no, that's not nice. My kid's taller than me.
No,
So
his
mine.
kid.
But that
Well, his
doesn't
kid.
do a lot.
Yeah, well,
My
his
kid
kid
was
was
taller than me in
over-
like 5th grade, so doesn't really
Look,
do a lot.
If his kid was like 15, 16, his ass would have been linked up and gone to jail.
Because I could have seen them both walking up and them looking at. All right, so which one of y'all did it?
What's that? What was that, Greg? That you're sharing? Greg, you shared something. What was that?
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Wiener.
There you go.
The next NBA game should be the Average Joes versus Cobra.
What's your question there, Brock? But this guy, he's teaching like his kid. The funny thing was in that video just before that happened, like 3 minutes before, his kid went to go shoot at me, and I turned because he missed his shots. I turned, and he turned around, and the kid turned around and ran away. I was like, so I shot him. I was like, hey, wait, come here for a second before you go back to respawn. Always keep your gun up and always shoot. Because you should have had me dead to rights. You just could have kept shooting. You just keep your arm shouldered. So I was teaching his kid something, even though I know who his dad was, and he was being an asshole, and I was trying to help, trying to be helpful on the field. And, it's just one of those things that if there was a ref in the tower, that entire incident probably never would have happened because they would have kicked him off the field. So, but even still, the worst case scenario being shoved at my airsoft, at least I didn't get stabbed.
You're gonna do one of these days. You're going to though. Yeah, you're gonna.
It seems like something that would happen.
It's not when, it's if, or it's not an if, it's when.
Yeah, for sure.
Bring me my knife off
Yeah,
me to carry and give me a drink,
Definitely
please.
getting stabbed.
It's just Jesus Christ. I mean, how bad does your field have to degrade to where you have somebody come onto the field with a knife and stab somebody? And that's also that's also a thing that, I mean, the name of the person that did the stabbing. Well, I guess he's not going to get out of jail anytime soon, so I guess we don't have a problem. But if the charges get dropped,
it's open.
They should be sharing the information. No full auto buildings. Thanks, Alex. Thank you.
I think you need to open records request that and go ahead and put it out there. It'll probably be on our arrest website soon anyway.
Well,
we should know
the info.
We should know who it is, so that way, like, I'm an event host that's in New York. How far away is Hudson Valley from Warwick?
Just a nice Thursday.
Yeah, it's not that far.
Nice throw.
So
that's 2 for me.
Here's the one that Mom knows real well. Mom knows this knife intimately well.
Hey, sir.
She's been
Stop waving that around.
Even this tip is a little. I mean, you know what would have been? I would laugh my ass off.
It's never just the tip.
Use this on him. It just was like, God damn, motherfucker.
Well, we're definitely demonetized now.
No, yeah, we went.
Yeah. I figured this one was going to get demonetized. I mean, there we go. Limited.
We need to come up with a new word instead of the F-bomb. It should be like sparkles. Come here, sparkler.
Sparkles you.
Sparkle off.
Spark you.
Go sparkle yourself.
But am I the only one that just looks at this and goes and just shakes?
Is that the violator's name there?
Oh, there we go.
A 20-year-old?
Yeah, he was 20 years old.
Jeez.
Justin J. Pay. All right, come on. That was a red flag right there. I mean, come on.
His name's Justin. That is definitely a red flag.
I'm just saying.
Justins are weird.
Yeah. My mom said I was named after a saint. My dad said I was named after a pair of boots. Y'all take your pick there, but I mean, come on.
You have no idea.
Megan.
Greg was all about the comments in here.
I just listen, man. It is. I can't imagine.
Oh, you know.
I make fun of you for what you do, and I just can't even imagine what led up to this. Like, how how intense this had to be.
You know, there's got to be a
Chase
video.
him down with the knife and catch him. Like, there's so much of this that I want to know more about. And at the same time, I want it to go just so far away. It's so ridiculous. I can't.
We walk up behind him real slow, like Michael Myers.
He's just sparklingly stupid.
Did he think he was Jaws at fucking Scorched, just running up knifing people in the back?
Oh, God.
That was
He's like, he's running up to him. He's like, "Come here, mother sparkler."
I mean, there's got to be a video somewhere. Somebody has it on a GoPro. I know they do. And
No,
The police probably took it.
There's no
It's
GoPros.
evidence.
There's body
Oh, so
cams
here's-
in that field, not GoPros.
So here's what you could do with GoPro, because I tell you what, if the cops were called and I had that footage and they wanted the footage, I'd be like, okay, cool, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and download it to my phone real quick, and I'll send you the clip. You ain't taking my footage, because that'll be all over the place. I would put that up there, and it'd be like one of those videos that gets like 10 million views of mother effer gets stabbed for not calling hits at airsoft. But
Boo. Hobo.
I'll give a solid golf clap to that. That was pretty good. Pretty good.
oh my god,
Pretty good.
God.
Good old knee slapper.
Now, I imagine this too. I think
that called
Hudson Valley
poking fun?
Airsoft is going to have
Ooh.
not have a cheater issue for a little while, because the refs go, yeah, last guy that cheated here got his head stabbed 6 times. Call your fucking in.
I mean, you already heard how many times the cops got
I'm gonna make
called
that a shirt.
anyway. I don't think it's going to deter anything.
Call your hits or get fucking stabbed.
I just think everybody's going to be packing their own blades now.
Yeah, the new safety brief is not don't bring real steel on the field. Is be aware of those that bring real steel on the field. Make sure you call your hit.
Just imagine it was like the knife fight from
Hey.
Greece.
We're in New York. You're not allowed guns, but knives, that's a different story.
God. What was that song?
Oh, man. This hurts my face.
Your knife can't be any taller than this.
The field.
That's a
Papa,
sword.
stand up. Well,
That's
that
a
would be a
sword.
short sword.
I am.
Hey, Justin, you might know this better than anybody. So why can we not find the arrest photos?
Because it's
That
New York.
Well, it's not just New York. That's a most of your agencies now cannot post arrest photos anymore because people think it's
Florida
glorifying the arrest.
That says Florida says fuck that law.
Well, but so there's
Sparkle.
ways around that. You can actually do an open records request, and as a private entity, you could post those, but the law enforcement entity 9 times out of 10 cannot.
Oh, you're talking about law enforcement entity. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, they can
No,
post.
Florida has floridaman.blog, and that's like everybody who gets arrested every day. It's
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
For
and
amazing
there's every state has
info
something like
request.
that, and all they do is just send it.
Yeah.
Listen, Sheriff Judd is way different. You ain't telling him what to do.
So Florida's like really different. It's like, yo, we can't put these mugshots out there, but
He was stabbed in the body.
you don't even need a FIFO request. Here they are. It's on this website that you can search and find.
We used to have that
Jason, he
locally
was
here
stabbed here.
in the general area.
He was stabbed here, 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 here. But if you asked him about the location, it was Hudson Valley Airsoft in New York. Hey, I don't know who Wonderful People is, but how are you
What's
doing?
that Facebook user?
Oh my God. I just,
I think is that from me? I think that might be one of mine.
it's Jesus Christ, man. Papa, Jason Top says
What?
he misses you. Yeah, well, you have a show tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
you
Jump
guys
on.
can check
I got
the end of
some stuff for you
Airsoft.
tomorrow, Jason.
Yeah.
We'll be on tomorrow. We're doing Flames as well, and we got Freddie coming on tomorrow too. Talk about VFA.
Make sure you
Nice.
pat everybody down before you start the show. Be safe.
Very good call. Y'all got a metal detector?
Gotta be safe.
With Toucan, make sure you get in those prison pockets.
So Papa, I will say, congratulations on the evolution a little bit, because you're typically not the guy that bans somebody for something that happens at somebody else's field.
Hold on. Let's
Hold on.
clarify for a second. You're correct. I generally don't ban someone who hasn't done something at my field, but you can't take back a 38 caliber. Okay, there's no way.
Any form of aggravated assault or attempted murder.
That's what I'm holding back on. I'm not gonna wait for that to happen. Go, hey, no, we're gonna reset.
There's redeeming qualities here. We could change their mindset.
You're like, I think we could coach him up.
I'm pretty sure. No, not really willing to allow that. And I have fought for guys who have been banned from places. And like, look, he's never been banned from me. He's never done anything bad. Let him on, and I'll control. No,
I was like, he hadn't stabbed me.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, right. I'm not. I don't want to be like, all right, here's my safety brief with my shotgun.
Oh shit! I'm on.
It's not a party until he comes out. Wiener from New Breed Airsoft, really late as always. But
you know, but I've been listening to the stream. But let me point out something real quick. You know,
your mom's about
this guy got stabbed in the back. The first one from this group that probably gets stabbed in the back would be Joker. I was just listening and everything, just the way Joker is on the field. Call your head. Fuck you, asshole.
All right. When I'm at events, I
just thought I'd point that out.
Say call your hit. It's very rare that I say it at the field, and actually,
as he just played a video of him saying to call it.
I know. I said it's rare.
Yeah, I know.
At Miami Airsoft, it's a little bit of a different story.
What's up, Blue?
Because at Miami Airsoft, the players have to police the players themselves because there really is an admin on the field. No, you shake your head.
You're right. You're right. That's what they asked for. Wrong, but you're right. That's what they asked for.
Exactly. So we have to do part of the job that's there. So while it's wrong everywhere else, at least I don't do it at other places.
Steve, what the hell is he eating?
Like
that cream of wheat.
Porridge.
Wheat.
I'm pretty sure that's cream of wheat.
Actually, no, it's actually
tapioca pudding.
Cheddar cheese.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say
your cheese looks weird, bro.
After 8, it's nighttime Metamucil. So if we're gonna talk about format, let's say it right.
I had my fiber earlier. I don't need any more.
Clam chowder is not safe.
Look, Miami Airsoft does have its issues. Let's be honest. But those issues are usually yelling. There might have been a shove. There might be some minors that think it's okay to mag dump somebody to where somebody comes up and pushes them or takes their gun away, and they're like, "Oh, that's assault." No, motherfucker, you assaulted them first. But whatever.
Mother Sparkle, by the way.
Oh, Mother Sparkle. Sorry.
Get it right.
Hey, we're demonetized already. I don't give a shit at this point. It's
it's chunky.
For all the stuff that's hold on.
God, it's hairy. What the hell?
God. I just got a notification on my phone from YouTube Studio. I was like,
see that?
Shit.
Did you see that?
Turns out my analytics are ready. I thought I was being in trouble.
The broccoli?
But
that was broccoli?
You got to put Beowulf near
that was
Wiener.
Broccoli. I told you.
I don't want broccoli. No. Put a tarp down.
No, great later.
There, now
we just had a Wiener.
Now you're running.
No.
Now
you shoved that to the back of your throat, you nasty little wiener.
Oh, here, I'll do it this way. There we go. There, we're having fun with everything. There you go. Wiener sandwich back.
He's between
now you have your puppet, Justin.
Don't look down at my wiener.
If that's your wiener, you need to go to the hospital and get that looked at.
It's old, wrinkly. Up. Has a hard time getting up.
We lost all control. Nothing new when Wiener comes on.
He shows up a little late. Stage fright.
Always a little late.
He came a little short.
Now here's the other funny
thing.
Look,
I'm saving the tatas, and sometimes I have to work late. Actually, often.
Does that affect your performance at all?
So,
me? No, it makes me better. What are you talking about? Mom.
Wow. Now, I never heard of Hudson Valley Airsoft before, right? Now I'm really enticed to go there because I'm going up there in a week to that area.
You know, if you go there, you ain't coming home, right?
Bitch, I do the stabbing. Nobody stabs me.
Now it's premeditated. Way to go.
Yeah, that'll be great for your defense.
It's on video.
I've only been melee killed once.
That's all it takes.
So far. so far.
That's what that guy said too.
If looking at it, unless there's like more details that come out, they'll probably drop the attempted murder charge and just do aggravated battery. It depends on where the knife wounds are too. If they're
I
at the
think
neck
it's New
area,
York. They're going to let him walk.
Times.
It's New York. They're going to let him walk.
Yeah, he's gonna walk.
he's not going to walk.
I mean, in all fairness, he could have been like, well,
Oh yeah, first time offender.
He's gonna
first
get-
time he got caught doing it.
They're like,
He's probably going to be aggravated
Okay,
assault
Gracie?
at least.
did you have a gun? No.
Nah.
Okay.
it was self-defense.
Oh, Jason.
You can't say penis, Jason. You have to say wiener.
I should make. I survived.
I survived. Yes, you should, because I need one.
You need a wiener? Sorry?
No.
No, I survived Hudson
Although
Valley
said
Airsoft.
Together.
I should make a I survive Hudson Valley Airsoft shirt.
No, you
I
make it
need
as a
one.
patch. Patches do better than
Yes.
shirts. Especially
God.
in sales.
So I'm still stuck on the don't look down at my wiener and I need one. I don't know. I was paying attention over here. Sorry. My
His
wiener.
brain's like all over the place.
Papa's worried about mom's wiener. It's okay. Don't worry about it, kid.
Oh, yeah.
And meanwhile, Wiener's
Damn,
got
door's
something
open again.
creamy and chunky dribbling out of his chin.
No, I didn't dip on
It's
my
got
chin yet.
green stuff in it too.
That's
Dude,
broccoli,
it's
homie.
broccoli and cheese from Panera Bread. It's like the best soup
It
ever.
looks like something my dog.
I ain't
threw
never
up.
seen no damn broccoli with long ass hairs
Now
on
it's
it like that. Oh, yeah. Get it. There you go.
It actually had the
Mom,
branches on it.
Your wiener
Looks
had a
pretty
little
good.
something dribbling from the hole. Just
I
wanted to
did.
point that
I
out.
did it. Yep, there was a little bit of that
Yeah.
cheese.
Your wiener
Cheddar.
had
I already got it
Cheddar
looked
and
at.
broccoli.
There's medication. Don't worry.
Okay.
That was
just making sure.
That was a little
He
pre
can
sparkle
record
coming
that.
out.
And
Have to
put
take
up
it
on
for
his
10
own.
My
days.
penicillin's got already. Oh shit! Almost lost my water.
A little bit of pre sparkle.
Avoid the sunlight.
Oh god.
Oh God, this is.
You ain't making
The
it to
segment-
Flames of the Rebellion. You might as well give that shit up.
No, I mean, well, we're gonna talk about it a little bit. I mean, it was a fun time at Flames of the Rebellion.
The puppy's name is Wiener 2.
I mean,
No.
there's definitely
You
some
talking
stuff
about
that
my
happened.
two wieners? You talking about my wiener dogs down here?
No.
What are you, a
No,
shark?
my ghost.
He's got 2 wieners. Are you a shark? What the hell?
Oh,
I have
wrong
2
with you?
wiener dogs. Yes, I do. I
Wow.
have 2 dachshunds.
Okay.
They're not wiener dogs. They're more like kielbasa because mom feeds them.
Your door's creeping open
No.
slowly again. Your
No,
mom's
no.
about to jump out and scare the shit
That's
out of me
because
again.
one
They're
of them
not-
went out.
they're not
one of them
because
just
your
went out.
mom's
Oh
feed
no,
them.
they're not. They're both here.
They're direct reflection
See?
of their owner. Fat round wiener. You
Listen,
have fat
Tiny
round
Tim
wieners.
up there.
That is it shit.
Listen, Tiny Tim.
I was like, what the fuck? This is twice.
Just sitting here all quiet, minding my own business, talking to Tiny, and all of a sudden,
I got-
that's
I
not
got you,
right.
Papa. I got you. I ain't gonna let him talk to you like that.
That's right.
Wow.
Oh, they talk
You
shit
leave
about
him
you.
alone.
I missed it.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
holy shit. So what else does anybody have to say about this? Because I mean, obviously now we should move away from laughing at Hudson Valley and start talking about the severity of the situation.
Ugh.
I mean, how? Wait, so event producer, COCO, and whatever mom is.
Lord.
How do we?
Dangerous is what she is now. I mean, that's not what I would have said, but okay.
I don't care. I speak up on
Mom
it.
is mom.
I mean, mom is mom. I mean, there's a video of she.
Wow.
She doesn't know how to draw a gun. I'm not worried. Tell me I'm wrong.
I'm not saying shit. I'm smarter than that.
For her.
Actually good.
It's more like slurp.
Oh, he's got the Stanley. That's adorable.
Got the no, it's not the Stanley. It's actually my fire department one. They give me for my retirement.
Oh.
Oh,
I retired, and all I got was this cup.
And it's a Yeti. It's a real Yeti. It's a real Yeti.
Oh.
Meatloaf
Papa's
and
like,
pizza
yeah,
was
I got
that's why was
plastic.
getting rotund.
Yeah. It's a cup. Give it
That's okay, Papa. We'll be the pores.
It's a liquid receptacle, which I
Okay, Gracie?
don't know if you all met her or not, but I've dated her once.
Oh, yeah. Spark for you, Joker. Spark for you.
Joker, scared the living shit out of us. I got you, Lo.
Never let him.
Well, I cut off the best part. I was like, never let him in here. Oh, wait, oh, it's right there. I thought I closed it out.
Got you, Lo.
Never let him. Make sure he's dead before you walk with him anywhere.
No, I was.
No, never trust Joseph. He has a
I didn't even know.
Never trust Joker.
Oh, man.
Gets the tree because of the fire out.
Oh,
Spark.
she couldn't pull the gun out. It was great.
No, my pistol was in the pouch inside the chest rig.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah, you came prepared.
So Greg, you're like the person I would ask. You're like the person that would be the how do we like, what can we do to stop this from the future?
Strip searches.
Oh wait, hang on now.
Yeah.
Mark
I
will
can
come.
be the example.
Mark will come.
Gotcha. We got to.
Well, I mean,
demonstrated that. You know.
Do you want to be the example of getting searched or doing the searches?
Yes.
All right, little man, squat, cough.
You don't want to see that.
Oh, he was
see
full of
that.
Easter eggs.
That's for everybody.
Just a bunch of little Easter eggs pop out.
I mean, this is part where it gets a little serious. What can we do?
What?
You're not.
Laugh at you.
There's no avoiding it. Like.
Well, there's got to be a way to avoid it. I mean,
So there is. No, and like.
Well, you just shake
I'll
your
tell
head
you,
because
I've said it 100 times. You a lot of these things you have to stop before they start. You have to set the tone. You have to put people in a mindset of this before they even think there's a possibility of something. You have to. I will. Let me give a bit of an example. Look, everybody here has met me. You've seen me in person. This is not an optical illusion.
no, I don't know who you are.
This little. This is a for real thing, right? Not faking it. I have to put it in people. When I was in the Army, especially, I have to put it in people's minds that it's just not a good idea to try anything that might be going through your head on me yet, because I don't want to have to go through that. When you take that idea, when you take an idea away from someone before they even have it, it won't occur. Very, very seldom does that logic, does that psychological barrier break. Very seldom. And Justin, I see you agreeing with me from a cop standpoint.
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
You
Jedi mind tricks.
Yeah, you start the situation before it escalates. If you stop it before it starts, it doesn't happen most of the time. Look, at any given time, yes, anyone can snap. Absolutely can happen. But if you set the tone, you set that standard beforehand, most people in a mass crowd aren't even thinking about that. Not even thinking about it. That's how you stop it.
all right. Definitely, I mean, changing attitudes and behaviors and all that. I know what I'm adding to my safety brief when I do my safety briefs.
No stabbing.
I really want to know what weapon was used. I really want to know if it was real steel or if it was a plastic knife. Because I'm like looking at this knife, right? I'm safe with it. I don't go up there and I don't really jab people with it, but it is hard plastic. If I really tried, I could probably get this into somebody. Was there that much rage? Is my question.
That's what
It had to have been real steel because he cut his own hand and he caused the guy to have a collapsed lung, so it went deep.
Yeah.
Wait, where's the report? Where's that report at?
That was in the.
It's in the
where he cut his own hands. That had to be real steel. But I mean, moving forward with the polymer and plastic melee weapons and stuff, it's not something I want to see go away from any event because I like that aspect. But it's something where you, safety's sake, like, look, you can still injure somebody, tap them, give them a slice, whatever, with your plastic melee weapon or whatever, you know.
Yeah, because I mean, even when we talk about it, it's like lightest touch.
I mean,
I think it's also
this particular kid that did the there had to be signs before
if you know your buddy,
based on the fact that this field.
Yeah. If you know your buddy's jacked up and a little bit off and probably shouldn't be playing airsoft, don't bring him.
There is a fine line between airsoft helping
Mark, we're
people
leaving
with
you at
problems,
Right.
escalating problems in people with issues.
Um,
And Mark seems to find all of those people and helps them escalate.
nuh-uh.
No,
Stop attacking me.
Every one of your
Delayed
videos-
reaction.
I
Every
can
one of
call
your
my mom on
videos.
you. I can
Every
literally call my
single
mom on
one.
you. She's in the next room over there. I really don't want to call her.
Careful,
in
you
her
keep
hobbling
saying
in. She
that.
goes,
His
"What?"
mom is going to pop out from behind him and scare the shit out of me again.
You scared? No, we don't need that again.
Wait, I'm like already PTSD for that too.
I got it too.
I want to address that one thing because that's one thing I don't think that, in all seriousness, that enough fields or event hosts actually take in consideration, which is the play. There's Wiener's right. This probably did not suddenly just snap and happen. This guy probably has anger issues.
And there was probably red flags leading up to it. Other events he went to. Probably some of those other fights the cops got called on, possibly.
But
we don't know. But
we've all been to enough games though to understand
we don't know
there
the full
are
story.
multiple types of people out there that have some people do it ignite like that, and that's all it takes. And that guy could have went off the deep end, had a bad week, and just took it out on this guy. Or it could be this guy was brewing, and over a course of an hour of just getting tired of this guy not calling his hits, finally took it into his own hands. So without having the details, it's really hard to like identify exactly like what things could have been put in place to
we don't know him.
stop
We don't
this.
know his person's mental state beforehand.
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about these guys in
There's
particular.
a whole
I'm
nother
talking about in
backstory on
general
this, too.
because
right.
yeah. So my question comes up because we all know people that hey, what's up, Wolfman? I just noticed the mannequin behind Mom.
It's a good one.
So that gremlin's like pushing you over.
Your little
Tallest gremlin.
What is that thing?
It's your mount for the next
That's a
game. I
pretty tall
got a little
gremlin.
tiny saddle for you.
I got the reins.
You could ride it like Falcor from Neverending
right,
Story.
Right, Hobo could have been building up for weeks. It could have been his mental state to begin with. Period. He was already high strung, and the field probably should have been watching him anyways.
I think with all the waivers and stuff, maybe we should have psych evaluations required for each airsoft game.
Well,
that's a HIPAA violation.
Yeah.
So the reason
Not if you
why
sign for it.
I bring this up is that especially Wiener knows one of the persons I'm talking about. Root is probably somebody that doesn't belong going to airsoft games.
Oh. Who? Oh, the what? What's his name? He's no longer. Oh.
See chat.
Oh, no shit. Yes. Yep. I saw
Yeah.
it. I just saw
So
it.
we
Yeah,
all know
that guy.
people, but the problem is that too often event hosts and fields don't take that
I mean, as
seriously. in
harmless as that
consideration,
guy
and it's
was,
like,
I mean, you still kept an eye on him.
he wasn't very harmless, man. That dude had some issues that goes through.
No issues.
And,
correct. But
we
as
all
far as on the
know
field,
most players that get into the sport usually don't come solo.
Yes.
Usually they're coming with friends or something like that. We all talk about honor and accountability and all that. And we got to have accountability amongst ourselves. And I'm not saying this is the case with this guy, but it may possibly be. If you know your bud is in a bad state, either off field before he even shows up, or possibly when he gets out there, we got to have our own buddy check system. Like, hey, dude, let's come off the field. Thanks, stupid.
Really stupid.
I appreciate that.
God damn.
Like,
keeps the mess down, I guess.
It's kind of funny because Papa and I are on the opposite end of this video, right? He's all the way over there, or there, that way, fuck that way. Mom's in between us, and I'm all the way over here. And we have different perspectives of what to do with when we find out about situations in other fields. Papa, a lot of times would be like, well, it didn't happen here, so I can't ban them for something that happened on another field. Me personally, it's like, I don't want that at my events, and hard stop. It's like, I don't want that because it festers, it boils, it infects. So
I think a lot of that is a case-by-case basis too.
True.
Well,
like
many people that love Mark here in Florida, we're banning him from all the Florida games.
Wait a minute.
Liking somebody and having a serious mental issue where you're enraged all the time, fighting all the time, intentionally breaking rules, using a minigun on somebody and getting mad and pissed off. That wasn't you. Mom knows who I'm talking about. Getting 37 war crimes in one game. Damn. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But see, that needs to be that right there should have been a flag in itself at an event. Like
it's too nice.
It came up.
Throw Florida games in Florida, and I don't have that stuff happen.
What? 37
Everything
war
you
crimes?
just mentioned, none of that.
Oh, because you had
no.
it off
Instead,
at the
people
pass
get
before
shot
the
with
game
tagging
starts.
rounds, even though they weren't supposed to be.
And he doesn't come to my field anymore, does he?
Yeah, no. So
1999 to 2018. Yeah, shoe fits. Take a step in it or two.
So it's just one of those things. Like, there were a couple of people that we reported to a couple other things. They're like, "Oh, I'm not going to do anything about it." It's like, okay, have fun at your field. And then literally a month and a half later, that field was posting about the guys they had to ban because they mag dumped a 12-year-old. I was like,
was that 12-year-old a turd though?
Doesn't look when it comes to
12-year-olds.
No. Florida, they use a gator to stab people. No, a gator's too unwieldy. We use Burmese pythons. They're bigger, easier to catch and transport.
Or just take a bunch of bath salts and chew
That's why we
somebody's face
made
off.
alligator gar. That's what we use to stab.
Right.
Yeah, that
a little more
alligator goes on
aerodynamic.
The water,
off.
sure. Indoor field, it's easier to carry a snake. They live longer. They don't. As jokey as it is, the kid really wasn't asking for it. Like, so it's just stuff like that. Like, I've stopped posting a whole lot of videos on cheaters. Like, I'll post one every once in a while. Sometimes for the algorithm, you have to post one to get people back interested in the content because that's what they're looking for. But
that's what you say.
Mag dump videos, huh? That's what I say.
Huh? Yeah.
What? You talking shit?
What?
You always talk shit. What are you talking about? Huh?
Yeah.
Oh my.
By the
that
way,
was cool. My mouse is low.
we have the whole command staff for Syndicate 4 sitting right here. By the way, just wanted to point that out.
True.
We could.
Oh, true. Yeah, you do.
Oh yeah, look at that.
And Mom.
Holy smagolies.
Mom, what side are you going for Syndicate 4?
Yep.
Green.
No, right here, baby, right here.
Tan. There we go. See, right there. Yep. She's gonna be tan. She's gonna be our RTO. She's gonna be our RTO. So she's
That's
command staff.
unfortunate.
We had this conversation.
Ricky in the air.
Papa recruiting me at Yellow Dog.
Just try to buy people's loyalty. I see how it is.
Not at
Hey,
all.
you weren't at Yellow Dog to do your job, sir. Just saying.
Yep.
I
He did
was
that at
dead.
Yellow Dog.
Yeah, you were there.
I'm sorry, I was
And I
dying for a solid
I brought
week.
people with me.
If you had made it to Yellow Dog, you might have been able to do the same.
Sorry, I was dying for a solid week.
I love the fact that he looked. I love the fact he was looking down when he said it.
Yeah, that's part of our shtick. Who won that? By the way,
We use the screens to our advantage, sir.
Yes, it's the
I
Brady
see
thing.
that now.
Here's
I mean, I was just merely dying of the plague, and I just, I found a good alternate, my boy Nick, to step in, and it just. Who won that, by the way? Who won that game?
Not you.
Well, I was nearly
Yeah,
dead.
you weren't there. You didn't win.
Did you win?
No, I won that game, by the way. That was on me.
You didn't win shit, Beowulf. She went for milk and
I won life. I lived. Okay.
She is the
You know
one.
what? Wizard, you can blame Dobert. We'll do that. Blame Dobert, Wizard.
Oh man.
and went for milk and never came back. Damn.
Oh God. I'm
We're
glad
gonna get some
everybody's-
smoke.
2 Twinkies and a what?
We are.
No, we're not going to talk about Twinkies because I tried to purchase somebody one time for like 2 cases of Twinkies and he went to an expo.
Why'd you look diagonal? It wasn't me.
Comment.
Hang on a second. Hang on.
Everybody's reading
Oh,
comments.
I'm trying to read that comment. First of all,
Yeah.
can you retype that with punctuation and proper grammar? Because
Justin No Peyton has a very snappy.
please.
I reach out to Beowulf.
It's okay.
Thank you for reading it out loud.
It's like when
'Cause
Mark
that's
talks
exactly how it
sometimes,
comes
so
in
it's
my head.
actually pretty good.
You can shut the hell up, man. Leave my
Hey,
speech
Peyton's
impediment
doing
out of it,
better.
okay?
Peyton's doing better.
Can anyone interpret for me?
He pretty much. what he's saying
Apparently,
is-
Justin knows a Peyton guy that's got a temper.
There was one of our local players that had a bad temper.
Okay.
He had a run-in with one of my Legionnaires, and both parties were in the wrong. And I had a slight come to Jesus meeting with both
It's okay.
parties involved. I'll narrow it down to that, and then we worked through the issue.
It's amazing how
Crazy.
you, depending on how you handle it, how quickly you can de-escalate a situation. If you don't, and
One eye, you still in there?
I've had very, very few happen on the field where I've had to de-escalate, and if you don't add
Because
flame
you have
to
your
the
speech
fire,
beforehand before they even get in the field.
I know of one.
This one happened after I
You
left.
better have level 3 plates.
We're talking about you. We're talking about you and I. We won't do that again, will we?
I speak no punctuation fluently.
I just
You're good, Jason. Don't worry about it, bud.
So, Syndicate 4, green is quickly selling out. Green's only down to 70. Oh God, I got a math. 72 tickets left. All right, so
hey, I'm telling you, we posted that picture of Steve in front of the fireplace on that bearskin rug, and our recruitment went up just like that. Saying, what you gonna do, Papa? You know, like pose in front of a space heater,
baby.
Oh, he's gonna
Shake
pose
and
in front of a
bake.
tree with some
That's
cookies.
I don't have to pose in front of nothing. I just show this.
We spent a lot of time lining that thing up. I just want
You
everybody
have
to
no
know.
idea.
You gotta level out.
The angles that you have to work. I'm like, son of a bitch. Why am I doing that? It's so dumb. It looks, but then I go, nah. All right.
Yeah, I look good.
Whatever. It's not terrible.
Papa sitting there like, I'd fuck me.
Much deeper tone though. A little tough.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But the worst part is I know what it looks like. So as a general rule throughout the day, it's okay until I have to have a serious conversation with somebody. And as I'm talking to them, I'm looking, and then all of a sudden I see myself through their eyes, and I go, "You look like an idiot. You really look stupid."
I've got 3
Stop
hairs
talking.
out of alignment.
Yeah, there's no. I'm trying to give like financial advice, and like, really, that's where this is coming from. This, yeah, okay, but yeah, good life advice.
What's Carrie think of it? What's Carrie think of it?
Well, here's the thing. So I had the beard, right? And I was like, babe, I'm going to shave. And I said, before I shave, I want to try something I've always wanted to try. I want to see what it would look like kind of as a goof. And I did it. And she was going with the kids up at Disney. And I sent her a picture. She goes, the kids said it looked kind of cool. We're just going to empty up.
Count of Shorty
members.
Crisco.
I don't buy favor. And she goes, the kids say it looks cool. It looks all right. I said, well, you tell me when you get back. She gets back. She goes, I like it. I'm like, well, shit, there it is. Listen, I am smart enough to know that none of this happens for me. If she likes that, like my hair, and she's like
post that one. Post it. Post it.
There we go. I like that one.
Sometimes it just throws me off when some shit comes through the chat, man.
You have no idea how much time he spends cleaning that damn that damn Iron Man armor every night.
Listen.
Oh.
Gotta hose it out.
So speaking of Syndicate 4, in case y'all haven't seen, we have a new game mode going to happen Friday night, from 5 to 7, and it's going to be a Warzone inspired game mode. So it's a specialized ticket. It's going to be 12 teams of 4, and everybody's going to be issued a pistol that is theirs to keep as part of that ticket price, and then there's going to be loot boxes all across the field that you guys can go for. Now, the winning team gets a choice of 4 of those. All 4 players get 4. Each player gets a rifle from that winning team, or a gun that they want to keep from what they found on the field. And then the rest of the teams get raffle tickets. The higher you place, the more raffle tickets you get for another 4 guns to be raffled off. So, it's going to be a fun game mode. We have a lot of stuff planned for that. So if you guys haven't seen it yet, go ahead and check out the syndicate.com, syndicate4.com/Eventbrite to check out your tickets there. This is the only time I'm going to share a link tonight. There you go, copy link. It's right here. It is a new mode. And we are going to be shrinking the search, and it's going to be resurgence. So when somebody's taken out to a certain point, you'll be able to have respawns and everything else throughout the game mode. So I'm going to talk more about that on Thursday to go through. No, they're not stringers.
My wizard.
They're actually going to be GBBRs. They're going to be gas blowbacks. So, of course, finding 48 of them, yeah.
Does my horse crop count as a melee kill?
Huh?
Does my horse crop count?
Yeah.
Yes. You heard it. You heard it, Steve.
Huh?
He said yeah. Don't worry about it.
No.
He said yeah.
No,
Pistols,
no.
you said? Pistols?
Pistols, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. He said yes, Steve. That's what I heard. We heard it too.
Yes.
I heard it.
I've already talked to hold on.
Wiener heard it too.
I heard it too.
Right? See, hey.
There we go. Shake and bake. I asked if my horse crop counted as a melee kill.
That scared me for a shit. When I put that in there,
Justin.
Anybody that gets in my way.
Are we gonna be
in your way all day, baby?
Wow. For that one for me.
Simmer down there.
Can anybody show Papa the outfit I'm wearing?
No.
I'm scared.
It's for North versus South. He's Commissar Steve.
I'm really scared.
It's Commissar Steve.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. It's not an S&M outfit this time.
Not for the first use.
So
he just cutting the nipples out of it.
Raccoon tail.
Oh.
Wait, what?
What?
The question is how does it stay
where's
in?
the North versus South link? I don't see that.
Where's the North versus South link? It's at deadendoutfitters.net/events. That's where it's at.
There should be a link there somewhere. Is there not? Did I miss it?
Yeah.
I'm
looking. I'm going back through. No,
I didn't see it. It's there somewhere, I'm sure. Yeah.
Does Wiener
deadendoutfitters.net/events. You can find it there. DEAD. No. I know
Wiener I carry a custom pass. I do have a custom pass. It's asked me about my Wiener, and so it's not a party until the Wiener comes out. With my guy. Unfortunately, I am out right now.
Can you do what?
Can I shill a couple of things real quick?
Sure, absolutely.
The Veritas is done. That is our sniper rifle. So thank you very much. Based on the ASO2, it runs the Wraith stock and the Bolt M. During field testing, 3.45 joules, carries 0.5 gram BB over 400 feet, and will be accurate with a 4.6 at about 380 feet. So true sniper rifle. And it's the ASO, so it's short barrel. And we are in the process right now. Oh, and the Venator should be done this week as well, which is the LMG. But we'll talk more about that when it's done. And we are in the process of working on something that I've been thinking about for a long time, and actually started developing actually last night. We are introducing a true to life airsoft flamethrower. Yep. So a stream of about 28 meters wide. So like a shower shell. Comes out like a shower shell at about 200 feet per second. Travels roughly about 50 to 75 feet.
Can I name it?
Go ahead.
Can I name it?
Can you name? No, actually.
I got a really good name.
All I'm thinking, yeah, I'm sure it's a venereal disease name. I have a feeling it's.
I was going to call it the Bukkake Blaster 5000.
What did I just say?
That's not a venereal disease.
No, yeah, you said venereal disease. That's not a venereal disease.
Sexual innuendo.
Disease.
That's not really an innuendo. That's pretty on the nose.
It's not yet. And well, nose, face, forehead, chest.
That's 3 for me. It's time for me to leave tonight.
Sparkles. Sparkles. So anyway, yeah. So we actually have that. I've got a new mask coming out that we're doing.
Squirtle.
Stop it. And
it's right there.
And at least 2 of you here on the stream have pre-ordered the TTS, which is the tandem tank system. And Joker, you got to see what it looks like this past weekend, actually, right? Did you see it?
No, actually, I didn't see it.
Okay.
Because I was too busy doing tower duty, shooting a bunch of Empire.
So that real quick, I'll throw this out there real quick for everybody. Justin, you already know about it, and I know Wiener, you know about it. Where it differs from other dual tank systems. Other dual tank systems are locked together. These are quick disconnect. So not only do they swivel when you wear them on your back, so when you move, they actually swivel. They will fit without any adjustment anywhere from a dual 13 CIs up to dual 110 CI tanks. And the advantage to having something like this is if you have like a single 13 CI or single 26 or something like that, when they're together, they pressurize each other. So like a tandem system, you'll actually get more than 2 singles out of the double. And it always maintains pressure all the way throughout. So we've just released it. And it went through field testing this past weekend. So yeah, we'll be putting it out there. Bob, is D-Hop good on an LMG or is it too?
You ignored the first question.
It's not about Type 4. It is just get a scuba tank. So hang on. I'll get to the scuba tank one in a minute. It's not that it's a Type 4. 602s are Type 4s, but it's irrelevant. It's the batch, not the barrel. So I've got LMGs that far outshoot DMRs on the field all day long. So yeah, it's perfect for an LMG. As far as just getting a scuba tank, well, when you can wear a scuba tank this big around on the center of your back, it becomes kind of awkward. When you can wear like twin 26s to give you 52 CI on either side of your back, and it makes it flush for sitting in a vehicle or leaning against the wall or something, way more comfortable.
Now, can you answer this question?
Yes.
No.
Scuba Steve has a question.
Which one?
It's right there. Is 13.1 good for indoor compared to 18.1?
That's not a good question. It's yeah. I mean, there's a.
I wasn't prepared.
So it depends on what you're doing with it. It depends on what you want it to do. 13-1 depends on what you pair the motor and the spring with. That's not the right way to ask that question. Better question is, what are you wanting the gun to do, and what are you wanting from it? A lot of indoor, you can't go full auto. Why 13-1 if you can't go full auto? Doesn't make a lot of sense. I would actually look more for range and accuracy at low FPS. There's a lot of indoor fields are lower FPS. Some are down at 1 joule. I would rather do everything I could to make a gun shoot as far as it possibly can, as accurate as it can at 1 joule, rather than as fast as it can. So
people don't understand that. People don't appreciate that 1 joule is such you can do so much with 1 joule if your gun is set up right, and not only that, but you're going to be better at efficiency as far as air and everything else. Like
absolutely.
Air efficiency.
Your 1 joule, everybody's like, oh, it's 155. I need to shoot 155. And for my 18 years experience playing airsoft, I can tell you right now, just because the rule set says you can go up to 155 doesn't mean you go to the chrono and you turn your gun up just as high as you can go, just because you're going to get the most out of it.
Well, here's the thing too. There's been a larger and larger push. More indoor arenas are starting to remove HPA as an option.
Well, that's dumb, but that's a whole nother story. But let me real quick before you go into
ignorance.
Sorry. Okay, to Steve's comment, to add to that, I actually see in percentage greater increases on my SMGs than on my longer guns. So the SMGs are 135,
stupid again.
My SMGs at 135 and 155 millimeter barrels get greater improvement from the D-hop than a 363 or something like that. They all get great improvement, but in ratio, the SMGs see a much, when I've got an SMG out shooting a off the wall DMR, that's what you want on a field. I just finished building a Gunford Mini Dom that he runs. He plays mostly speed. This gun quite literally has a 135 millimeter barrel in it. It's with the stock, it's like this long. I mean, it's tiny, and it's going to outshoot everything on the field.
Yeah, I've got a MP7 that I use, and I think Justin Joker, you've seen it too. And that HPA MP7, man, it just reaches out and goes, and it's crazy. But people are under the impression that you force as much volume as you can air behind it, trying to get it to go as far as possible, and that's not how science works.
Nope.
When you're shooting it and you're forcing more and more air, you get a thing called turbulence in the barrel. And then, next thing you know, instead of a BB floating out nice and smooth, now you're forcing it, it's hopping around, and your accuracy goes out. It may be shooting harder, but it's definitely not going to be as consistent as it should be. And on top of that, when you give it turbulence and it's coming out of that barrel, with all over the place, it's not going to travel nearly as far either.
You could probably find a video where I said every one of those exact words in that order. You were absolutely right.
2 inches of dangling death is hell at 100 miles an hour.
Do you have a D-hop? Have you had one of mine yet?
So I inherited one, but I have yet. But I was actually going to talk to you about it because I've got an LMG that I was really curious what I could do with. So,
sure.
Yeah.
And just so you know, by the way, if you have a D-hop, even if it's transferred over, D-hops are lifetime warranty. So,
nice.
If there's anything wrong with it, let me know.
Okay.
Yeah, we definitely have like the LMG that's inside of my G&G LMG, that D-hop in there. Yeah, people hate that gun for that very reason.
It's not. You said it exactly.
I won at 132, and I am reaching out and touching people regularly.
Yeah,
I'll have one soon too.
It is a matter of better utilization of the air.
Time slacker.
So least amount of pressure that you can put on the BB to get as the maximum amount of spin to get your Magnus effect, all those things.
I'm Social Security to buy my guns.
So that you want the smoothest exit from the BB, all that. So your volume of air matches.
Volume of air, barrel length. There's so many different factors. Yep.
Yeah. So a lot of guys don't understand, and it's. I try to teach as much of it as I can when I'm talking to them, because I get guys that come in. And they're like, hey, I want a giant barrel, make it 3 joules. Stop. For what? What are you looking to do? Like I said, the is the short barrel, the ASO2. And I have yet to see another sniper rifle shoot like it. And it's not even at the top of the scale for what snipers can go. It's 3.45 and not 3.6. And it's carrying a 0.5 gram BB. We measured it over 400 feet. Effective 4.6 is effective at 380.
Well, look at all those guys.
A D-hop is Papa's proprietary barrel patch that is made with unicorn farts and pixie dust.
And
here's a great example of what was going on. So, I mean, I hope you guys can see it, but right here, there's some players that are about 320 feet away.
like it's dropping into the wall. Dropping into the wall right there.
No, it's not. It's actually reaching.
Cool.
The biggest problem that I had was I was not using my normal quality of BB. And I'll just leave it at that.
We're using a strike. We're using a strike.
Finally.
Say that out loud.
Yeah, go.
Shut up. And the wind was killing me. But there's a point where I'm reaching. The Empire the entire time could not push up because of the how effective I was in that tower and the range I got. So when you factor in for the the wind that was cutting through and everything else, in that tower was like a devastating thing for the Empire to be hit. Now when the wind stopped going, the BBs flew even straighter, and yeah, I was hitting the trees on the far side, which is over 320 feet away. So, I mean, it's the power of the D-hop. People don't believe us when we talk about it, but then
I need to finally try one out. I have one in MTW that I got from someone, and I haven't had a chance to actually take it out and play with it. So
I'm not the only one in that channel who hasn't used it. Jeez.
Mom, do you have one?
A D-hop? Not yet.
Oh! Ah! Keep talking crap.
I just brought in. We just got in 40 new barrels that are getting patched this week. So we just replenished a whole line of them, short and long. So
I mean,
they're there.
I'm hoping right before Syndicate I can get it to you, or I don't know if you could do it at Syndicate.
A certain little somebody's working on something for me too.
So here,
I'll let Mark answer that one.
So he's not allowed to work.
Okay.
But it's a drop-in kit that you could always get with a hop-up unit. So you just go plop yourself.
But he has a team of papas, and he blows a little flute, and they all show up and do it for you. They do a little song.
So, I'll let you know how long of the barrel and everything, and I'll buy one for Syndicate.
Okay.
And then I'll have my tech throw it in real quick.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
Get a guy.
To do it that way, at least with
Get a guy.
Yeah, get a guy. But the only thing that Papa's really allowed to bring up there is D-hop barrels and his winning personality.
And it's 1 out of 2 ain't bad.
And his winner's attitude.
Oh, he's got attitude nailed down. All right. So
just think, you got 2 with attitude on the same team.
Right.
2. That's a low number. I'm looking at 3 right there. Right
with
there.
The knife.
Okay, wait.
For what?
He's with us.
That's what I'm saying. That's 3.
Yeah, but he takes a nap around 10 o'clock in the morning. So
like,
you're gonna have to prop him up.
Straight.
You have to prop him up in your talk. Shit! He's asleep on the damn computer again. Roll him over.
He'll be fine.
When I see it Syndicate, you guys can be surprised.
Gatorade and Geritol. It's the old man's monster. It'll be fine.
Right. That's right. Geritol.
What's the price range of the barrels?
They start at 110, and after 363 millimeter, they go up slightly. They max out at 130. They come with a flattened bucking and a nub.
Yep. People just don't. People don't believe until they get shot by it.
It's funny. I had so Ches is the greatest advertisement ever. What was it? Was it a Syndicate game? Yeah, it was Syndicate 1, I think, right? In the snow. And Ches was out on the field with one of our guns, and a bunch of guys were shooting. They weren't able to hit him. And Ches is like, "What's going on?" He goes, "Hey, you're one of them guys. You got one of them D-hop barrels. Why don't you shoot him?" And Ches literally leans out, goes, "Pop, pop, pop." He goes, "All right, there you go." And he walks away. I was like, "Oh my God, where's the video?" Like that happened twice. In 2 different
My job here is done.
Yeah, it was really fantastic.
That's right.
Throws a bunch of D-hop like freaking business cards on the ground. Walks off.
What is that you went to, Steve?
He's like D-hop baby, and he walks away.
What?
What
website is that?
That is a proprietary system I do not reveal my sources with.
Okay.
What's that?
He's showing me like for my claims of what the distance was to where the hits were.
Mr. Walker, sir, how you doing?
By the way, that's not the right direction you're pointing in.
I didn't think it was. I was actually typing you a message. I said I don't know where the barriers are, but I figured that was a general area.
No,
Damn it, ISIS again.
Down from that photo, it's south.
South. Okay.
Yeah.
So towards the
Yep.
down towards where like that down plane is in the forest.
No. So if you're looking at that picture,
yeah,
if you're looking at that picture, right where all the text is, it's down that direction.
Like oh, God, I see the barrier. Well, that's closer.
Locked all my texts.
Yeah, I was told to stop shooting that direction because I was getting over the fence.
Well, okay. Well, let me measure to the fence then. That looks about on par if you're hitting the fence.
Yeah, I was. There was complaints. But it's not the first time that I've done something like that with the D-hop barrel. It's like we're at one place where. Bye, Wiener.
Yeah, right. What happened?
He's back.
So the distance to the fence, directly at the fence, is 300.
300 or what?
350.
355.
No, 315. 315.
315. Okay, so I was right, around 320 feet. Plus, I'm also elevated up too, so the elevation.
Yeah. So there's obviously there's a little bit more, but yeah, no. Yeah. I wasn't busting your chops. I was just like, I want to get the science behind it.
Yeah. So we were at
Earth came into the shot.
We were at I think Stonebreak or something like that. And somebody was shooting at us, and nobody could range this guy. And then here I go pop up, and I was like, and they go, watch out, he's hitting. I was like, no, we can see his BBs right here. I was like, oh, I see him, and I just went tot tot tot, and all of a sudden he goes, you hear hit. What the fuck?
Before you take a shot like that, though, you have to say like 2 Hail Marys to Papa.
No, I don't. I have all the faith in Papa. I am a firm believer. I'm a true believer.
It took me 3.5.
L'chaim.
3 to 3.5 years. Like 3 to 3.5 years before I actually started talking about the D-hop. I have less faith in it because I have no
taking a shower note yet
than anybody else. Everybody else talking about.
No, you didn't. You're good. I think I saw the note.
So, D-hop in the minigun. Jesus, one eye.
Wait.
What the hell's wrong with you?
I have done a minigun.
Oh
and
God.
We actually. So one of our next ones, we're debating whether or not to do it. It's actually called the Blockade. That's going to be our next gun, and it's actually an upgraded SGR with 3 D-hops and an upgraded motor.
Am I the only one that hates the freaking hop-ups on the miniguns? I absolutely despise those things.
Go back to what you were talking about, Papa. What'd you say again?
So the you know the SGR, the SGR 12. We've already done it once. We've decided that is going to be our Blockade. That's the name of the gun.
Steve, we need one of those for the team.
Yeah, three D-hops in it.
Wiener
So
on the black market.
Now, here's the funny thing, Steve. I don't know if you've ever taken an SGR apart. Yep. The hop-ups, so the 3 barrels are like this. You've got a hop-up directly on top, and then the other 2 are actually on the side. So it intentionally creates the spread. Well, with a D-hop, instead of the spread happening at about 60 feet, like it should normally do, it goes out to about 120 feet and then spreads. So if you're too close, you are definitely getting hit with all 3 BBs, undoubtedly. Yeah, so it's definitely a maul killer.
They use the same gearbox as the AA-12, right?
Yeah. Almost exactly. The MOSFET is reversed.
Okay.
But it's almost
just so it fits in the body, right?
Yeah. So it's a different electronic manufacturer. That's it. Literally, though, you can take one out and put it in. You just have to swap a couple of the wires. That's it. And right now, Evic is carrying the replacement SGR gearboxes.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
I was looking at all the different the guns, and then all the different stuff that just popped up with SHOT Show that popped up. I don't know if you saw the the shotgun.
I did.
MTW.
I did. Oh wait, which one? I'm sorry. The
Yeah, the shotgun. There's a shotgun made by.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
So it's a combination of EMG got together with Wolverine, and they're making it is a shotgun, but they didn't release any specs on it. If it's a tri-shot, a 6-shot, if it's a single shot.
I saw the EMG Mark 18 one. I didn't see the shotgun.
It's the TTI. So it's the John Wick.
Oh, okay, I did see
John
that.
Wick.
I guess I didn't pick up on it. Was maybe
engage caveman noises now.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, look, Grackles just said 3-minute warning because we are only going to go for. Beowulf said, I'm only going to be on for an hour because I'm going to go to bed.
Yeah. I tried to leave twice.
Yeah,
well, you guys keep pulling me back in.
So
we're going to make this kind of easy.
One last one real quick to answer Wolfman. Wolfman asked, we're actually in the process right now of making a second skin mask that I'm calling the second skin mask. It is it's a hexagon plating made out of polycarbonate surrounded by TPU. So it's got a soft flex external with polycarbonate internal, and the hexagon plating allows for it to maneuver and fold on your face. So as you place it on, instead of being like a metal mesh that doesn't fold and being soft around the face, it's all hard, but it's softer against the face. So it's breathable, flexible, and can hard around the face.
Night, Mr. Walker,
so
sir.
It's breathable, flexible, and protective.
No, we're good.
Yes. So in regards to, we're not making a full suit yet, but that is the start of the Warrior System helmet. We're starting with just the mask for right now.
Cool.
Booga booga.
All right. So with that all being said, all right, I'm because of how much energy we exerted talking about Hudson Valley Airsoft, that totally derailed the entire stream. We're gonna skip all the events that we have coming up, except to mention 2. North vs. South 4 at Waynes Wolrd of Paintball in Ocala, Florida, hosted by Dead End Outfitters.
Those two guys
there, and
over
then New Breed Airsoft, which is over there.
Yep.
Get your tickets at deadendoutfitters.net/events.
They're like a weird Voltron for producers. Papa's like, I'll form the head.
Old and weathered Voltron. I'll form the osteoporosis.
Wiener formed a belly.
But I'll form the high blood sugar.
Actually, I'll mention one more thing before I go into Syndicate 4. If anybody is in the Warwick area, February 12th, from 1 to 4 o'clock, and want to be in a promo video for the event, reach out to me because we're going out there to film some stuff. Gives you got to get a first look at the site, so you guys can go through. Thunderdome 4, which is definitely going to be right after. Mr. Walker, you're welcome to come on at any point in time to talk about that event, sir. Love to have you on here to talk about it. I know you got 15 tickets left.
I need to buy one.
Yes, you do.
USSR, baby. USSR.
The Russians?
The Russians.
I will bring my crop.
No.
Remember, everybody, Syndicate 4, Mid-Orange Correction in Warwick, New York, hosts us, Players Wanted Airsoft. Get your tickets. You can check out playerswantedairsoft.com for all the events that we have coming up for us. With that being said,
XO.
CO. Yes. 2 COs, 2 XOs right here, and then Mom. So, with that being
said. I got a title. I'm an RTO now.
Hey, look, I can just say and Mom. It's great. All right.
And I helped.
I'm Joker from Players Wanted. With me is the man, the myth, the legend of the shortest stature but biggest heart, Greg Paparisi from Dead End Outfitters.
Thank you.
To his right, it's not a party till he comes out, Wiener from New Breed Airsoft. Then down here we have Justin Beowulf West, who will put some shiny braces off if you really piss him off. And then we have Steve Guntruck Ash and Mom.
Mom.
It's been a while since we had a 6-person show here, all right? Shut up.
At least there wasn't a donkey.
Until next time.
You guys have a wonderful evening. You go and get your sleep now. You talked about the babies.
All right. May your BBs fly true.
Filter fish.
Notice all you always call your hits. And don't get
Night,
stabbed.
boys.
Don't get.
Bye.